Avengers The Kang Dynasty is set for May of 2025, with Avengers Secret Wars coming out in May of 2026. And now we're hearing that Marvel and Sony are very happy with the progress that they've made in regards to the story of Spider-Man, and that they very much are dead set on releasing Spider-Man 4 right before Avengers Secret Wars for a giant tie-in. Obviously, Spider-Man 4 is taking a lot more time to get off the ground, which makes a whole lot of sense. Because if you really think about it, they're taking their time, they're trying to figure out where exactly the MCU is going to put Spider-Man, and how does the story, the more ground-based, street-level story, tie into the bigger cosmic thing? It really doesn't. So we need to get a standalone story out the door based on Spider-Man, so then by the end of the film, he can be more integrated into the proper new MCU. People can maybe, once again, maybe know his identity, or at least a couple of the Avengers, so when they need his help, it makes a whole lot of sense. Now, having him appear in the Secret Wars is a foregone conclusion, and having the film come out before that makes a whole lot of sense. The only thing that I see that kind of brings a lot of questions into this is, how does Spider-Man fit into the bigger picture with two Avengers films, the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars? And how exactly are you going to have him be a mainstay in both of these when his story so far has now put him into a corner of the MCU where he's just a street-based character that's not dealing with the bigger multiverse? So the implication to me here is that they're going to have to, at least I would hope with the part of the new contract, build Spider-Man out in another project as well before Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty, to kind of establish that Spider-Man is a big deal, right? Because again, we know that the world remembers his actions, but Peter Parker is relatively unknown. So you can't just take Peter, who's a street-level character in New York, fighting goons, for lack of a better term, suddenly toss him into this bigger picture. So my assumption is that Spider-Man 4 being set and leading into Secret Wars is going to be a pretty big deal. And that they're going to have to bounce a lot of pieces around the MCU to kind of integrate him back into it at the level where he can be a front-facing Avenger after dealing with whatever the street-level side of the film is going to have him dealing with, more than likely a team-up with Daredevil, by all accounts. So it seems like that whatever's going to be going on with Secret Wars, they're going to be rushing to get there with a lot of properties, for better or for worse.